In this study, we found that there were approximately 800,000 lung cancer deaths averted over the period 1975 to 2000 as a function of the declines in cigarette smoking that occurred starting from in the mid-1960s. The 800,000 lung cancer deaths averted represented approximately 1/3 of the total lung cancer deaths that could have been averted had cigarette smoking completely ceased just after the first Surgeon General's report. Of the 800,000 deaths that were averted, this represents about 250,000 lung cancer deaths averted for women and 550,000 lung cancer deaths averted for men. So we set up two different hypothetical scenarios. One was called no tobacco control, and that scenario represented if the smoking patterns that were in existence in the U.S. just prior to the first Surgeon General reports, those fairly high levels of smoking just continued. We set up another scenario called complete tobacco control, and that's after the first Surgeon General's report, all smoking had ceased. And by comparing those two scenarios to what actually happened, we call that actual tobacco control, and estimating for each of those scenarios the number of lung cancer deaths that occur, we could estimate how many lung cancer deaths were averted and how many could have potentially been averted had tobacco control been complete right after the first Surgeon General's report. The 1964 Surgeon General's report was the first major report linking cigarette smoking and its health consequences. CISNET is a collaborative consortium of modelers funded by the National Cancer Institute, and we have modeling groups in 5 different cancer sites: breast, prostate, lung, colorectal, and esophagus cancer. And our general overall goal is to use modeling to inform public health research and guide the formation of public health priorities. CISNET modeling is used to answer the why questions in the analysis of cancer trends. One very important work that we're now undertaking in the CISNET modeling group is work with the National Lung Screening Trial. We're considering such things as the age to start screening, the age to stop screening, how often should screens be done, every year, every other year, and also the what level of tobacco exposure is a reasonable level to start screening. And if you think of all those combinations, there are many combinations of starting age, stopping age, periodicity of screening, cumulative exposure to tobacco, that if we were going to try to find that through direct evidence, there would have to be many trials, too many that could never be really done. And so modeling is a key in this, because what we do is take the evidence that comes from trials, try to incorporate them into the models, and then we could extrapolate to find out which are the most efficient strategies to turn the results of this wonderful trial, an important trial, into public health guidelines.